Do you need anything like I need you? It's over. Do you need anything like I need you? I've got no place to be. wanna change the world. I just want the perfect girl. I don't wanna hang around, I'd rather be found. It gets better, I wonder, my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating. Change the world, but I'm not gonna wait my turn. I don't ever want to come down, I'd rather be found. It gets better, I wonder, my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating.
so I can see. February can't chase the days away. Yeah, away. say, save yourself for another day. This one's coming, it's gone to the wind again. Yeah, again. Again. Just listen and make amends. You've been down for as long as you've ever been. This way's up, but you're down again. It's just like you to pull off what you thought you couldn't think today. The lost stranger, the wonder familiar face. Broken hearts made of pieces that shake. I've had one too many of them. So now we greet.
Oh, you know what time it is. Just like snow castles, oh, we drift to the edge. Yo, just like snow castles, oh, we drift to the edge. Just like snow castles, oh, we drift to the edge. Just like snow castles, oh, we drift to the edge. Oh, we drift. Yo, dude, how we doing? Ho, 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 ho. Dude, Grover does rock. To the edge. Snow castle. Oh, 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 oh. Yo. Yo, yo, yo! To the edge, to the edge, to the edge, to the edge. Dude, let's go. I'm in a good mood. This is a Mariners one because nowadays my entire mood, my ability to get any work done is exclusively tied to the Mariners' performance. Oh, fuck, bro. No, I'm kidding about that. But how are we doing? Right? How are we doing? So, you know, hey, Midnight, I see you talking about Gavin Newsom, but I do want to address something. And I'm not defending him because he is most certainly riding a wave. But I just want to say that billionaire taxes statewide are not a good idea. Okay? We have one here in Oregon, but there's really only a couple like major industries here, and they are firmly ensconced here, so they're not getting up and leaving.
And we have a very like progressive tax culture. I think in California, I think that tax could be very, very dangerous, especially with Texas and Florida wooing them. You know, look at what Tesla did. I mean, these guys can easily move their headquarters. Now, also, you have the film studios there. I think a billionaire tax that is national is a better idea. Now, that doesn't mean that Gavin Newsom's not a snake, okay? Because he's obviously seeing the DSA wind blowing, right? You know what I mean? He is seeing the DSA wind blowing. But I'm just saying, like, a national billionaire tax is a good idea because then the companies can't move. If you do it statewide, okay, it's a ruse, right? Because Texas and Florida, Nevada have no state income taxes. So they will woo the states, and then California and all the other tax states will end up paying the bills. Like, we literally pay the bills of Texas and Florida. Now, I'm not saying trust Gavin Newsom, but I am saying a nationwide one is really important. Is we need a nationwide one, right? But dude, Gavin is fucking trying to snake, bro. He is. Let's be honest. You know. Oh, he's trying to sell an income tax. I mean, yeah, it's tough, dude. It is fucking tough, right? I mean, it's a hard thing to gauge, okay? Like, here's the problem, okay? The problem is like, you know, like, I think the problem is even beyond taxing, okay? I think the problem is beyond taxing because the problem we have is our entire financial system allows billionaire con men to fucking loot us. You know? Like, dude, we need to fix our financial system. We do, dude. I'm sorry, but we do. We need an overhaul in our entire fucking system, bro. It's like the whole system we have right now is like smoke and mirrors. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not sure how, like, what the fix is. I'm not a super smart financial guy, but I know what the not fix is, and the not fix is our current fucking system, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I don't know. Our whole system is just like fake, dude. You know, it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But can I show you something? Because today, let's start with my day today. Because today, guys, piss me off. Okay? And let me show you why. All right? So there's a woman listen to me and hear me out on this, guys. Okay? There's a woman named Shannon Watts. All right? I have followed this woman for years. She came to prominence in the Democrats after Sandy Hook. She started this thing called Moms Demand Action, which is really great. It was a bunch of moms, you know, garnishing political power to fight against, you know, like lack of gun rights. Okay. And she's became like a political force. And I've always admired this woman. I followed her for years. In the last year and a half, she started following me as I like made my name in the political world. But look at what happened today, guys. Let me just show you what happened today, because this type of shit is the shit that I find heartbreaking. Okay, so today, okay, she posted this. She posted, Darializa Avila Chevalier told reporters recently that she will not respond to being called a communist, but new tweets uncovered by CNN's K-File include repeated sympathetic references to communism, Marxism, and Soviet figures like Vladimir Lenin. But guys, you ready? Hear me out. Darializa is she already won her primary. She is in a very blue district. She's going to Congress. She is already she's a done deal. Okay, she's going to be going to Congress. And now Shannon Watts, a Democrat, is trashing a primary winner Democrat who is going to Congress. She's going to win this district. She's doing it about tweets, okay? Darializa graduated from Columbia, okay, in Middle Eastern Studies in 2016. Every Columbia graduate is like a far lefty. You know what I'm saying? Like every Columbia graduate comes out of that school just like so ensconced in the far left. They're reading Marx. They're fucking studying the far left. That does not mean they want to kill millions of Americans. That does not mean they want some crazy, violent, left-wing, authoritarian bullshit government. Okay? Right? And it's like, K-file, ooh, newly uncovered. Like bullshit. He uncovered these tweets. It's the same shit. She's showing us the same goddamn shit that we have already seen, okay? And so I got a little mad because, like I said, I know this woman. But look, I responded gently, guys. Look at my response, okay? My response was, what a stupid fucking article. Quote, Columbia student read far leftist stuff and tweeted about it is so dumb. Meanwhile, right now, not in a book, we paid for this. We paid for this, guys. And she fucking blocked me. Okay? She blocked me for saying that is a stupid article. All right? She's followed me for like a year and a half. All right? She blocked me for saying it was a stupid article about Columbia student and saying we paid for this. Now, guys, this is what is so mental, okay? Is like this woman was an anti-violence advocate. This woman started a foundation to stop gun violence and gun deaths, but like paying for this is like not a problem for her. Dude, and yes, she was a huge vote blue no matter who. She was like a massive vote blue no matter who, right? During 2020, during 2024, she was like vote blue no matter who religiously. But guys, she's like against gun violence, but somehow she has figured out a way to justify this. Like, bro, give me a fucking break, dude. Isn't that crazy? That is crazy. And so, again, this is part of like my eye-opening, okay? My eye-opening where somebody I've admired for the better part of a decade blocks me after following me for like over a year, and she does it because I'm like, bro, we paid for like massive violence. We just want to stop the violence in the Middle East. That's nuts. That is nuts, guys. Wanting to end war in the Middle East gets you blocked. And you know, and the article, if you read this article is stupid. Okay? Chevalier's already won. She's going to Congress. Anybody who's raising shit about her is fucking bullshit. But it's not even about Chevalier, guys. It's about Plattner and 𝗟cie😅. And it's about the other 29 $0 from AIPAC-funded candidates that won primaries and took them away from centrist Democrats. You know why? Because when progressives who want health care and want to end the Middle East war, when they win in Michigan, in Maine, in Indiana, in Texas, right, in Kansas, etc., they're not going to be able to use the narrative, because the narrative now is like, oh, sure, you DSA, you like far lefties can win in New York, But you can't win anywhere where like Republicans win. But may I add, guys, may I add something here? I have something to add, okay? I have something to add right here. Look at this and hear me out on this, okay? But you ready? Look at this. Dems lost everything in 2024. We lost the presidency. We lost the House. We lost the Senate. There were a whole bunch of losses, right? There were a whole bunch of losses in 2022 and 2020 statewide. We lost the presidency and the House and Senate in 2016, the presidency right? You know what I'm saying? So, like, we have lost so much. We have lost so much that we Democrats have in the last 10 years. Like, how can they tell us what can and can't win, right? I mean, if they knew what won and didn't win, they wouldn't have lost all houses in 2024. They lost everything in 2024, but they're still running around saying, you know, guys, we're going to tell you how you win. And it's like, how? How the fuck are we even, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me a break, boss. There's just no way. Shannon, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, okay? I think you're foolish, okay? I think it's fucking crazy, all right? I think it is crazy that you know, you will block me for making a simple, honest point that is dead on, is that this article is dumb, trashing a primary winner from a vote blue no matter who woman, and somebody who's an anti-violence advocate, but somehow just stands aside while we pay for this shit. Like, come on, bro. Dude, it's got 666 likes, too. Oh, shit. It's the devil. Bro. I'm telling you guys, I'm being radicalized in a major way, dude. It's crazy to me. It is crazy to me because I was like, I spent the last several years defending so many people that are now just like showing me that they're not really about a Dem coalition. They're only about the Dem coalition when it is suiting their own sort of political needs, okay? They're about the Dem coalition when we want to elect people that opine about shit, but don't actually do shit about shit, okay? And I want to pivot off this, guys, with my morning tweet, okay? And it's really this, okay? Like, I'm not saying I'm a full-blooded, like, whatever, DSA to the hilt. I am just now exploring my relationship with the DSA. I know I believe in socialism, okay, and the powers of socialism. But look at this, guys. What I don't believe in is this. And I want to go back to this tweet, guys. Okay? It's this tweet, this promise to America that's rising up to battle the DSA. But look at what they say. They say our principles say it best. We believe in a top-down, in an economy, right? We believe in an economy that works for everyone, not just those already at the top. But here is the thing that I am missing, okay? When I listen to Zohran Mamdani, when I listen to Abdul El-Sayed, when I listen to Graham Plattner, they talk about specific policies. They say Medicare for all, okay? They say, like, stop stock trading in Congress, get VC out of buying homes, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, codify Roe v. Wade. You know, no more funding to the Middle East wars. They're policies, okay? And then the Democrats, the DNC says, well, we believe in an economy that works for everyone. And it's like, yo, okay, well, what policies are you going to pass that is going to make that economy work for everyone? And that's when they go, you know, it's like this is nothing here. We believe in an economy that works for everyone. Yeah, no shit. So does everybody. Everybody believes in an economy that works for everyone, but only a handful of candidates are running around talking about the policies that will make them work for everyone. And guys, I believe now, I'm becoming convinced it starts with Medicare for all. That I realize we may have to vote the lesser of two evil, and we may have to vote sometimes for a centrist Dem because it's better than a Republican. But I think in a primary, I don't think I will ever vote in a primary again for a candidate that does not support Medicare for all. Period. That is like my one issue. In the primary, if you don't support Medicare for all, I will not vote for you. Period. I think that's the dividing line, guys. Because I think it comes down to this. If you actually care about human life, you believe that every human being should be guaranteed, fully guaranteed, access to health care, whatever they need. That means you care about human life. That means you're going to protect their civil rights. It means you're not going to want to fund wars. It's like everybody who believes in healthcare as a human right also believes in other elements of like protecting the sanctity of life. You know? And so that is, right? That is what I think my new litmus test is. That I think that is what I want to pressure the DNC and the Democratic Party to have that be their like abortion issue. Right? You know what I'm saying? Have that be their linchpin issue. You know what I'm saying? So like when they battle with the Republicans who are like, what is a woman? The Democrats can say a woman is somebody who deserves guaranteed health care like every other citizen of the United States. That's what a woman is. A woman is an American citizen that deserves to be guaranteed full access to health care. Right? You know what I mean? Like, dude, this is where I think we start. And here's the deal, guys. You ready? I know they say, well, how are we going to pay for that? But I don't care. You're going to just do it and you're going to figure it out. Nobody asked, how are we going to pay for the Iran war? Okay? Nobody asked, how are we going to pay for the Trump tax cuts every time he gets elected? Nobody asked how we were going to pay for the bailout of the fucking auto companies or how we were going to pay for giving banks money when they fucked us with their subprime mortgage scams. Okay? Nobody asks how we're going to pay for Trump requesting $1.5 trillion for the military or the ballroom or the arch or covering up the Epstein files. I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't care. We're going to pay for it how we pay for it. We're going to do it and we're going to figure it out later the same way we did with the $40 trillion of debt that we're fucking sitting on, right? I'm in debt. I have no money. I'm going on vacation. How are you going to pay for it? I don't care. I'm going to charge it on a credit card. I'm going to figure it out later. That's it. I'm done. I'm done, bro. And the other thing I'm going to do, guys, as a stopgap is this other thing that I think you guys, if you want to write to your representatives, I think you should do this, guys. I think we, the people, should do what I did today. And today it's just a tweet, but I'm going to start pressuring this in other ways. But I believe we need to do this right here. You ready? It is, let me find the Ken Martin tweet. Okay, there was a Ken Martin tweet, right? Where are you, Ken Martin? Where are you, Ken Martin? I know you're in here somewhere. Okay, I heavily encourage you to write all of your representatives and reach out to them about this particular topic, okay? And it is right here, okay? Boom. I mean, it's getting no play, but remove super PAC money from primaries, okay? No super PAC money in the primaries. Until we can do something about Citizens United, we'll take all the PAC money in the general elections where you need it to go against the PAC money of the Republicans. But in the primaries, no PAC money. Okay? They can make that rule. The DNC can make that rule, which would allow no super PAC money in the primaries, and then let the voters pick their candidates without AIPAC or the crypto industry or the oil industry spending $10 million on a fucking primary. Okay? We can do this. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. And I think that is something that is we can at least pressure them about regularly. You know what I'm saying? I think it's doable. I don't know if they'll ever do it, but that is something I'm going to work on. Okay? Because there's no reason. There's no reason for that shit. All right? Yeah. Yeah, you know what's funny is the fake Scott Presler account like didn't even spell the name right. Dude, didn't even spell the name right. Come on. Dumbass, all right? What are you doing? Dude, it's only one S. Dude. Rage bait worked? No, it didn't. Rage bait made you fucking disappear, boss. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, rage bait. Oh, yeah, you can go jerk it to me making fun of you. Oh, jerk it. Oh, rage bait. Oh. Fucking idiots. Bye-bye. All right, moving on. Dude, yeah, look at this. CNN unearths old posts. Dude. Dude, look at that. Dude, I love it. Right? June said, we're genuinely 10 years into the Donald Trump era and people are still trying to do did you see the tweets? Like, come on, bro. Dude, I don't care what Darializa tweeted. I don't care if she fucking tweeted that she wants to eat a donkey's ass, dude. I'm serious. Like, fuck that shit, bro. Give me a fucking break. Ooh, a Columbia student tweeted about Marx. Oh, dude, and they're dumb tweets. She was like, oh, you got to read Marx. Yeah, like, wow, that certainly means she's going to kill like 100 million people. Dude, what the fuck are they doing, dude? I mean, they're so stupid. All right, you ready? Moving on, baby. Moving on. You know why? Because, dude, you ready for this, guys? Today was big, okay? There were a couple fucking, oh, Trumpy. Oh, I just got fucked. Dude, Trumpy got jacked today. All right, first off, I missed a dono here. We got Jewel of the Nile saying, did you see that guy running for governor in Florida say he doesn't think women should have maternity leave? Let's go. Dude, Jewel of the Nile, thank you, boss. Is it in Florida? Is that Jolly? Or is that one of the fucking Republican guys? Dude, Bush Raider said, the U.S. needs to take a look at Australia tax system. The tax is based on annual income. The more you earn, the more you pay. The less you earn, the less you pay. Percentage-wise income, a much fairer tax system. Let's go, Bush Raider. Dude, let's go. Thank you, boss. Oh, I can't type the thank you because I waited too long. But guys, let me tell you, and I don't know what it's like in Australia, but here's the problem with the U.S. tax system. Is wealthy people, they pay themselves like no money, right? Their corporation may have like $1 billion or whatever, right? And then they pay themselves like $20,000 a year or $70,000 a year. And that's their pay. And then they pay taxes on that. And then they take out loans on all their stock. and they fucking live and use the loan money off their stock. So they're literally like bilking. They are bilking. It's so dirty, dude. It's so fucking dirty. Wealthy people are so dirty, you know. Or the other thing they can do is they can make themselves a pass through, right? They make themselves an S-corp, and dude, there are just so many ways of them to avoid paying taxes on the money that they're like generating, which is why we do need to tax wealth, or you know, we need to tax, like, if we don't tax wealth, we could tax loans taken on stocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it could be reasonable to look at the loans taken against stock and have some type of fee on those loans. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. There could be a fee on stock trades. Like every stock trade comes with a fee. I mean, there are many ways. And we could have a certain amount of wealth tax on people that are making like 200 million or more, where, you know, because I mean, if they can take out loans to live, they can certainly take out a loan to pay their tax bill every year. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You know? And the thing is like, if you're a rich person and you're taking out loans against your stock and then you're buying homes with that, that's income. Okay? You know? Dude. But anyway, I digress. Dude, we got this. A Starch says, showed the state fair where there were tens of people. It was awesome. Yeah, we're going to look at that. Dude, let's go, Starch. Thank you, boss. All right, I'm going to set the goal, guys. But we're going to have to do the goal quick because I'm not going to stream 4 hours tonight. I can't. I'm going to try and get a little Jenny time because she's going to be going away in a week for like another chunk of time. She's got more psychedelic journeys she's going on. And so I'm going to try and eke in a little bit. So let's try to hit the dance party right here. Okay, we're going to get it. I think we're only going to get one go, maybe one overtime period to get it. But we can do it. I believe in us. I believe in us. There it is. There it is. The goal is activated. Let's go. All right. But here we go. There were two huge losses for Trump today in court. Number one is the Supreme Court rejected Trump's attempt to toss a verdict in the 𝗙cie𝗶𝗃𝗄 case. All right. Let's go look at the YouTubes. Oh, wait. Sorry. I don't want that one. This is big, guys. Oh, dude, this is huge. Dude, I love it.
The U.S. Supreme Court has rejected President Donald Trump's request to throw out a $5 million jury verdict, finding him liable for sexually abusing 𝗙cie𝗶𝗃𝗄 and later defaming her. The legal battle stems from a 1996 encounter. Carol, a longtime advice columnist, testified that Trump trapped her in a New York City dressing room, turning a friendly encounter into a violent assault. Trump fiercely denied the attack in 2022, slamming the allegation as a total hoax. But that defensive move backfired when the jury found him liable for defamation. Trump's lawyers had argued that allegations leading to the $5 million verdict were propped up by highly inflammatory evidentiary rulings, including those that allowed the testimony of two other women who accused Trump of sexual abuse decades ago. Trump has denied all three women's allegations. His attorneys also argued that the judge broke federal evidence rules in the case and framed it as a distraction from Trump's unique duties as president, though the verdict came before his return to the White House. Carol's lawyers had urged the justices to pass on the case, saying the women's testimonies were relevant because the allegations were similar, and that the judge's decisions were in line with others around the country. The Supreme Court decision to not take up the case comes as the High Court hands down some of the biggest decisions of the term, many of which directly impact Trump's agenda.
Dude, that is just huge that they wouldn't take it. Hope she gets paid before the pine box. Let's go! Now, I want to point something out here. Read Marks, Harpo speaks. Let's go, le boss. Appreciate you, boss. Let me just tell you this, guys. what's crazy about this is how Trump is fucking belly aching. I want the one with Alina Habba in the picture. Dude, there's Alina. Trump is belly aching about the other two women that got involved in this case. But dude, Trump's own words said he moves on him like a bitch. He doesn't even ask. They let him do whatever. He can grab him by the pussy. He can do anything. So like, bro, this idea that he's like, oh, I'm so innocent. Give me a break. Dude, he is an admitted essayer, okay? And then he flipped out about this too. It was pretty glorious. Of course, that judgment, he flipped out on this. Oh my God, dude. It's so good, okay? It is so good. Look at what he says, dude. Here's what he says. He says, surprisingly, the Supreme Court declined to review a fake case brought against me by a woman I never met. Dude, he's literally still lying about a woman he never met. Dude, you were in court with her, you fucking idiot. What a fucking clown, dude. Decades-old celebrity photo line. Standing with her husband does not count. I will continue the fight against this weaponization and lawfare case against me, including the ridiculous claim of defamation, with all my power and strength. The case is really against the United States of America. No, it's not. It's against a swollen fucking shit-filled diaper Epstein best friend rapist is who it is. And all it stands for and should never be allowed to happen to another president or candidate to be. New York State created a law for an instant speck of time going back many decades in order to wrongfully nab me. It was tailor-made, and this injustice cannot be allowed to stand. Fuck you, Trumpy. Dude, she should. I mean, he's defaming her again. Like, she should continue to sue him every time he defames her. Okay? Oh my God. That would be so amazing. What an ass. Dude, he is such an ass. He is such an ass, dude. Yeah, huge kudos to her, by the way. Okay? Huge kudos to her for continuing to fight that shit. And she might. She might, guys. She might, continue the journey. We'll see. But dude, he is melting down, bro. Dude, what an idiot. So that was number one. Number one, the Supreme Court said, you know what? We're not taking up your case. But you ready for the big one, guys? The big one was about ballots, okay? The big one was about the ballots, guys. Look at this shit, dude. Okay? The Supreme, right? They issued the ruling today on mail-in ballots. They issued the ruling, and the ruling came down today that said you can accept ballots that are postmarked on Election Day. Period. Okay? This was Trump's big gambit. He was hoping to cut off the ruling. He was hoping to cut it off to say, oh, any ballot that comes after Election Day is null and void. And the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the Election Day postmark. Dude, I want to make sure I didn't miss any. All right, let's go. Dude, Lady B, how dare New York make fingers count as SA Pine Box? Let's go. And guys, this is realistic. And part of their decision too, guys, was accurate. Okay? It said that federal law does not require mail-in ballots to be received by Election Day. So states can count ballots postmarked by Election Day if the state law allows it. And that's what it is. And the Supreme Court was very clear. Like, they actually said, you know what? We don't want to start creating a narrative of distrust in elections. And, the law is clear that if it's postmarked by Election Day and state law allows that, then they can count those ballots. But you can't. They can't, Trump can try to pass his election law and get those 60 votes in the Senate. But short of that, he's not going to be able to, rewrite federal law with his executive orders and with his belly aching. I mean, elections are up to the states. So this was a devastating judgment for Trump. And of course, the meltdown was, was brilliant. Okay, let's go to the 𝗍𝗏, because you got to see Stephen Miller was having a fucking meltdown, bro. Dude, Stephen Miller having a melt fucking down, bro. Oh my God. All right. Let's find him. Dude, I thought he was going to wet himself today, bro. Oh, dude. Let's find the Stephen Miller clips. I don't know if it's on 𝗍𝗏, maybe on ASIN. I thought it was on 𝗍𝗏 too, but it might be ASIN. Yeah, no. All right, yeah, no, it's definitely ASIN. All right, hold on. We're going to save 𝗍𝗏, though. So good, dude. Dude, this shit is so, oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, there's one. We're going to look at that one. But that's the second one. The one where he's flipping out, as Stephen Miller's flipping out about what'll happen when Democrats win the government back. Dude, yeah, no, his kids are looting so much shit, guys. It's pretty gross. Oh, but here it is. Here it is. Oh, no. No, that's not it. That's the one where he's threatening, we should blackmail all the senators and make them vote for the SAVE Act. Dude, he's just having, so many meltdowns today, guys. Oh, dude. Oh, here it is. Dude, Laura Ingraham, look at them. Dude, I love them. I love them when they are, beat. You know what I'm saying? And I love, too, how there's 100 people out on the fairgrounds while they're talking about this. Oh, my God.
Get done, Laura.
Well, what is this going to mean for the midterms, in your view, given the number of states that this affects?
Well, it could be potentially extremely damaging. In other words, if you have a situation, as we saw in California, with Spencer Pratt in Los Angeles, where every single day ballots continue to tilt the election in ever more improbable and ultimately impossible ways, then we don't have a democracy, we have no faith in our election system, we have no faith in our ability to count the ballots. We have 53 Republican senators. And I know everybody says, well, this senator won't vote for it or that senator won't vote for it. It's because there's no consequence on them, Laura, for not doing so.
Dude, look at him. Well, look at this, dude. Look at them. They're sitting out on this desk, and there are 11 people in the background on this huge ground. Oh my God, dude. These people are so fucking pathetic. Hey, I'm serious. I agree. Who fucks this guy? Seriously, Katie Miller? I'm serious. If I ever see Katie Miller on the street, I'm going to go and give her a 5 spot. And maybe a little trophy. What's this trophy for? It's because you actually fuck that Uncle Fester looking motherfucker. I feel like you are owed a $5 and a trophy. You know what I mean? Go buy yourself some rope. Dude, seriously. It is what the hell, dude? This guy is such a... Look at him. Look at him, dude. Dude, I am serious. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Who has sex with that? I don't even know any gay dudes that would bone this guy. Come on, bro. And a lot of the gay dudes I knew would literally bone anyone. And they'd look at him and be like, Jesus. He is just a scrote. Bro, how do you get so Weasley? Dude, he is like Control Alt Delete, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hitting my keys. I'm like, dude, you know, pounding Control Alt Delete. Come on, dude. What the fuck, bro? Just make it. Make it. Get it off the screen, please. Yo, Trumpy. Yeah, how you doing, buddy? You had a rough day at the Supreme Court today, didn't you? What? What's that? Oh, is Marco changing your diaper? Oh, Jesus. All right, I'll give you a sec. Marco, fuck you, buddy. How's it feel? How's it feel to know that the Supreme Court doesn't give a shit about you, boss? How's it feel to know that we haven't heard any leaks about birthright citizenship? And we're pretty sure you're going to lose that one, too, you swollen piece of shit. How's it going? Dude, we're going to make you and Stephen Miller, you're going to have to French kiss at the Freedom 250 during the fireworks. Yeah, we're setting it up, guys. It's going to be your shining moment, your moment to remember, all right? Get ready, buddy. Get ready for the reach around. Fuck you. Bye-bye. Dude, Kermit is like fucking these guys up. Oh, Jesus, dude. I love that, though. Oh, my God. Dude, it is so beautiful. Everybody was melting down on this, guys. Everybody was melting down. Okay, let me show you the other one here. The other one was Stephen Miller commenting about what's going to happen if the Democrats win, which I got to say, Stephen Miller, I know you're like a right-winger and all, but your plan here sounds pretty good, boss.
And one more point on this, Laura. This is existential for this country. You've covered more than anybody. When the Democrats, should the Democrats regain power, it's game over. 12 more justices on SCOTUS.
Dude, did you notice what he said there? He said, when the Democrats, if the Democrats, should the Democrats. He started with when, okay? That was a little Freudian slip there because he started with when. He started with when. Watch this, guys.
And one more point on this, Laura. This is existential for this country. You've covered more than anybody. When the Democrats, should the Democrats regain power, it's game over. 12 more justices on SCOTUS, 2 new Democrat states. They're going to get rid of the Second Amendment. They're going to get rid of our borders. They're going to get rid of our police. They're going to get rid of ICE, Border Patrol, DHS, and they're going to elect communists, like actual communists, Laura, not even socialists, communists, who wreck this country.
Now, I want to move back.
Dude, when, if, should, when the Democrats, if the Democrats, should the Democrats. Dude, what a crazy person. But I think 12 new justices sounds good. 2 new states, yeah. D.C., Puerto Rico, let's go. Let's bring it on, right? Fuck it, dude. Let's fucking go, boss. Oh, my God. Isn't that funny? He started it with when. That is epic, guys. He started it with when because he knows. I mean, they all know it's coming. It's coming. I mean, guys, here's the deal. These guys made such a huge deal about the country. Oh, it was all gone to hell. They were going to fix everything. It was going to be so easy. They had this big plan. And then they got everything, guys. Everything. And they've done nothing. They've named a couple streets after Charlie Kirk. They renamed a post office or 2. They argued about putting Trump's name on buildings and shit. And they gave a huge tax cut, started a war, tanked the economy, bankrupted farms. I mean, bro, they are fucked, okay? They are fucked. Penis head is fucked. Let's go. Ethan, let's go, baby. All right, guys, we got 13 minutes. Here, let's take a few minute break here. Lady B says, imagine how bad he'd be incel status. She saves us. Dude, yeah, if he was an incel, dude, he probably is an incel inside, right? All right, so we need 25, guys. 25 and 13. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, shit. yeah, today was a good day. And I mean, they're not all going to be good days, but this SCOTUS was amazing because everybody was melting down on this, right? Look at it, right? Oh my God, look at Scott Presler. You're watching the 2026 election being stolen in real time. You should be furious, right? Then look at this, guys. This is pretty crazy, okay? Because check this out.
I guess so.
Justice Thomas, can we ask who you were meeting with today?
What'd you say?
Can we ask who you were meeting with this afternoon?
What'd you say?
Who were you meeting with this
Oh,
afternoon?
nobody.
Oh,
You weren't meeting with the
Nobody.
speaker, you were in
Oh,
the
God,
office.
no.
So what are you doing up here?
Oh, just walking.
No meetings in particular?
dude.
I'm going to tell you about.
Tomorrow's going to be a big day at the court, huh? Final day of decisions?
Oh, I guess so.
You want to give us a sneak peek of some of the decisions?
Nope.
But you can't tell us why you're up here today, who you're meeting with?
Dude.
Who were you meeting with, sir? Were you up here for any particular reason? No info on who you may have been meeting with? Anyone in House GOP leadership? That's who has offices in there.
Dude!
Any matters you were up here discussing?
What a shifty motherfucker, bro.
Any comment on today's decisions and the end of the Supreme Court term?
You have good questions.
And any comment on the end of the term?
You have good questions.
Do you want to answer any of them? Any
No.
comment at all?
Hey,
Thank you, sir.
Dude, isn't that crazy? He was meeting with Mike Johnson. He was in the part of the Capitol where the Speaker's office is and where top leadership is. And did you see what he did though? He was like, what'd he say? What'd he say? What'd he say? Oh, I met with nobody, right? I'm not going to tell you anything. Like, what a smarmy motherfucker. Okay, this guy is paid off by Harlan Crow, like millions in gifts and travel and all that shit. Why is a Supreme Court justice in the middle of the Supreme Court term going and fucking meeting with GOP leadership, guys? That is so unheard of. Okay? Supreme Court justices being in the Capitol, taking meetings with the party's leadership during the term, right before big decisions are being announced. Give me a fucking break, bro. That is so dirty, so grimy. And the whole time he's just laughing, thinking he's somehow going to get, it doesn't make him look guilty as fuck, bro. So dirty, boss. So dirty. Dude, I'm sorry, Trump. You guys, you're going down, bro. Cole with some moonshots today. Yeah, Ingrain. Dude, Cole Young was on fire, dude. 2 homers and bangers, too. All right, guys, dude, 24-9. All right, let's get this dance party. Let's secure it. Come on, baby. Let's go. Kermit. Kermit's going to dance on the cop cars. All right, let's go. We got to get it. Dude, they're so grimy. So corrupt. Okay, so corrupt, guys. Dude, Randy Fine was freaking out. Dude, there's nothing wrong, okay? There is nothing wrong with getting ballots after Election Day, as long as they're postmarked, guys. There's no reason you can't accept ballots after Election Day if they're postmarked. Look at this. He says, Eric Doherty says, mass outrage is erupting against Amy Coney Barrett after she decided to uphold mail-in ballot election month. Rather than reinforce an election day nationwide, a serious disappointing moment for her only proves we need the Save America Act. They did not block Congress from changing it, so get it done. Dude, and then he made an AI fucking image of her. Dude, they are so pissed about Amy Coney Barrett. Like, she has fucking jacked them so many times. Dude, Trump is livid because of this woman. Because Trump didn't want to elect a woman to the Supreme Court, and then to elect one that has like consistently, like, you remember the shot, guys? Let me show you. Amy Coney, all right? But remember this one where she was looking over at Trump? Dude, if a picture can paint 1,000 words, that one right there says everything you need to know about her. That was her looking at Trump and being like, ew, right? And here's another one too, dude. Her and Kavanaugh. Oh shit, sorry. Her and Kavanaugh, but look at her, dude. She does not like the man, bro. Well, she fucking hates him, dude. Amy Coney. Dude, that's terrible. Amy Coney Barrett. All right, dude, let's go, dude. Let's go. I'm a go. Let's go. I'm a good dog. Appreciate you, dude. End grain. Let's go. All right, guys, 22. We're down to the wire. We only get one go of this. 22-6, guys. 22-6. Oh, man. I know she's not perfect, okay? Because she is, you know, she's still a right-winger. But let me just tell you, though, that she has done way more than I expected her to do. I expected her to be a blanket rubber stamp for, like, the Heritage Foundation agenda, and she has not been that way. Dude, end grain, let's go. Dude, closest anyone ever came to killing with a look. Indeed, Lady B. 20 away, guys. 20-5. Let's get it. We got this. But yeah, dude, she, like, Trump hates her, though. Trump literally, he hates her. He hates her so much. Like she is like, every time he hears her name, I think he breaks something. He is just livid about her. Oh, he does. I mean, you know, he didn't want to put a woman on the Supreme Court, and now one that's consistently voting against him, right? But they were tweeting through it all day today, okay? They were tweeting through it all day today. Doomsday is on the horizon. It is indeed, Harleys. So basically, we just learned that if a state passes a law to accept mail-in ballots weeks after Election Day, SCOTUS will uphold the law. Dude, oh shit. Dude, she's crazy, bro. That's her family? Dude, what is going on with this kid? Somebody get this kid some fucking help, bro. Jesus, kid needs a ride out of there, dude. Oh shit. Dude, let's go. Dude, Trump. Fuck you, Trump. You're going down. You clown. See, this is the other thing, guys, is I'm pretty sure the birthright citizenship one's going to be a loss to Trump. Because I don't think it's possible for them to overturn the meaning of a constitutional amendment that has been so widely accepted for decades upon decades upon decades. You know, with an executive order, I think they're going to lose this one, okay? You know what I'm saying? I think they're going to lose this one, and they're freaking out about it. They're preemptively freaking out about it. Dude, look at this, though. Dude, Engrain, let's go, baby. 3 minutes, guys. It is crunch time, guys. We are 17 away. 17-3. All right, we got to rally. Dude, we got to rally. Engrain, I missed that one, too. Sorry, buddy. Thank you, boss. Dude, Amy Coney Barrett writes the majority opinion. Oh, the Mississippi law letting mail-ins days after Election Day is upheld. We have lots of phases. All right, let's see what they said here. What did they say?
We have lots of phrases that involve two words, the second of which is day. Labor Day, Memorial Day, George Washington's birthday, Independence Day, birthday, and election day. And they're all particular days. So if we start with that, if I have nothing more to look at than the phrase election day, I think this is the day in which everything is going to take place, or almost everything. And then we have 3 points in time, 1844, 1872, 1914. And we can ask, what would people have thought on those days is meant by this phrase, election day? Which
dude, oh shit, right? Dude, oh shit, he's crying. Fuck him, dude. You know what I'm saying? Dude, fuck him, dude. Crying, dude. Just FYI, I'm 𝗙cie, not 𝗙𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, right below. Oh, let's go. All right, 𝗙cie. Let's go. Dude, you used to be 𝗙cie. Got you. You changed your name. All right, dude, MJ, let's go. I got you, 𝗏boss. 𝗏cie boss. Dude, I like 𝗏boss, though. Engrain, let's go. Dude, MJ, let's go. Dude, 𝗙cie. All right, we got you, dude. 13, guys. 13 and 1.5. All right. Oh, shit, dude. We're going to have to motivate. This is it. Big motivation. Dude, it is a dumb start to his argument, but he was also the minority opinion. But I know that they're like playing that argument because they're trying to like, oh, see, it is a day, oh, election day. But that's just it, guys. Ballots must be received or ballots must be postmarked by election day, which means you're allowed to mail your ballot on election day. Right? Dance rally greater than Trump rally. It is indeed. Dude, MJ, let's go. Dude, Dark Woke, we need some Paul motivation. Let's go. 45 seconds, guys. 10 away. Sakatada. Saka. All right. 10 away, guys. 30 seconds. Dude, Dude, 9. Let's go, MJ. 8. Let's go. 8 away, guys. Dude, 10 seconds. We need that last minute flurry. Oh, 7. Redbone. Down with Trumpy Pine Blocks, please. Let's go. 7 away, 6. Let's go, do Bonzo. Shake your moneymaker. We will, buddy. Let's go. All right. So we're going to go into the overtime period. All right. Engrain, there we go. So we're 5 away. I'm resetting. We're going to go 1 overtime period and get that last 5. Secure the dance party. And we will fucking have it. Let's go. Let's go, dude. I believe, boss. So I can't do a late one tonight. I know last night we went for like 4 hours, but tonight needs to be a short one, dude. MJ, let's go, baby. Love it. Who is the psycho woman? What psycho woman? Which psycho woman are you referring to? There are a great many psycho women. All right, here we go. Live chat. New fucking thing. Start a goal. 5 super chats. Dude, light blue or higher. 15 minutes. We're going a fucking a accelerationist dance party. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. We're gonna get it done. All right, dude. Let's look. I'm really happy about the Supreme Court decisions today. Okay. Look at this though, dude. Amy Coney Barrett has 1 chance to prove she was a good pick for a SCOTUS judge. Buckle up. This is tomorrow, dude. Harley's girl, let's go. I think that one may have gotten in right before. So now we're 4 away. But dude, yeah, they are there. I mean, I think the birthright citizenship is coming. Okay? It is. I think it's coming, dude. Dude, look at this. These Haitians are all going back. I don't know what the hatred is with Haitian people. Dude, I've known a couple Haitian people. Like, why do people hate Haitians so much? Dude, they're like, I mean, obviously I can't generalize all Haitians, but I've known a couple Haitian people and they were like lively as fuck. And they cooked really good food. right? Really fucking good food. I don't understand why everybody's got this fucking beef with Haitian people, dude. It's like so dumb, dude. It's just, I guess it is, huh? It really is just the blackness. But it seems like it's like ramped up. Like it's even more fucking like, it's like an overdrive, like anti-blackness on overdrive, right? Is that it? Is it because they were a fucking rebellion, weren't they, right? That's right. It is, huh? They refused to fucking bow down, didn't they? That kind of makes sense, right? That they actually booted the colonizers out of their fucking area and were like, fuck you. So they're like stronger than the fucking racists that can't stand them, right? You know what I'm saying? They're like better than them. Gotta have a bogeyman. You do indeed. Dude, Engrain, let's go. All right, so that's 3. We're only 2 away, guys. 2 away. I don't know why the thing's not registering, but fuck it. We're 2 away. That's it, huh? That is it. Like, that makes so much sense. Because, man, dude, the Haitian hate is like so stupid, dude. So dumb. All right. Ready? Let's see what we got here.
These are radical Marxist ideas that have never worked in the history of the world. And I think it's a choice coming up between communism and common sense. That's how the president views it. And that's why Americans need to vote for this president and the Republican Party and the common sense ideals that make this the greatest nation in the history of the world.
Do you think this helps the president and the Republican Party during the midterms that they have decided in this democratic socialist civil war?
No one there.
This is the new Democratic Party.
It certainly is. And you see Democrat elected officials right here on Capitol Hill, 𝗙cie𝗶𝗄𝗅, Chuck Schumer, are afraid to stand up and speak out against these radical communists who are taking over their party.
Oh, these radical communists. Dude, first off, Karoline, welcome back from having the pregnancy, but like, did the hormones or something burn a hole in your brain? Because there's never going to be another time for people to vote for the president, okay? Your president, that grapey, smelly guy in the shit-filled diaper, nobody's ever voting for his dumb ass again, okay? So I know you're all like, whatever, you're excited. Oh, Trumpy, touch me. But, like, nobody's voting for that stain, okay? And like, what happened to your lips? Dude, her lips are like, they're like disappearing, dude. Dude, look at her. I'm serious, dude. She has like George Bush lips. Have you seen George Bush? Bush 2? Look at him. Look at George Bush 2, okay? If we look at Bush 2, look at his lips. The guy doesn't have an upper lip, bro. He's got no lips, dude. If you look at his pictures, look at this shit. It is fucked up, dude. Look at him. He doesn't even have an upper lip. Dude, there's no lip there. And she is totally rocking the Bush too, dude. Dude, she's got like lipstick on her mustache, bro. What the fuck are we doing, dude? You can never trust people who don't have like full lips. All right? It's true. Just kidding. You can never trust a MAGA Republican with no lips. All right? If they're a leftist and they have no lips, they're fine. Okay? Their lips have just been outsourced to do other important ideological work. But if you are MAGA and you have no lips and you have no compassion for your fellow human beings, there's something fucking wrong with you. All right? Right-wingers with no lips. I mean, dude, he is... Look at him, bro. That shit is wild, dude. The man has... No, there's not an upper lip, dude. Look at that shit, bro. That is not okay. Dude, watch bar. Dude, Jake, good to see you. Let's go, dude. We made it, dude. Artistry, let's go. Dude, Engrain coming in with the double like Cole Young, dude. 2 homers. Let's go. Dude, we did it. All right, we did it. We did it, which is good because we were on an abbreviated short stream. But, dude, That shit is fucked up, dude. Hi, I'm George Bush and I'm Karoline Leavitt. Hi, how you doing? Shit is crazy, bro. All right, thank you, Karoline Leavitt. Sorry you guys are all twisted about the fucking SCOTUS shit, right? You guys got fucked today. It's all right. It's all right, boss. We know, dude. The Supreme Court, dude. The Supreme Court. Dude, why is Natalie Harp trending? What's going on here? Oh, she's the one that Trump is like, maybe like the one that's all like weird codependent. All right, so we're not going to cover Natalie Harp. I have to do some research on this before we look at that, but that's who that is. Dude, she is crazy, right? Oh, wait, let's watch this. Fuck it. Dude, let's look at Natalie Harp, dude. Dude, but so, you know what's weird though, guys? Here's what's weird is I don't believe that Trump is having an affair, okay? I don't, because I don't believe Trump's fucking penis works anymore. I think that shit is like a lump of coal in a wet tube sock. But I do believe that she may be like his, you know, his if he could get it up piece. And she seems like she is psychotically, like madly in love with the guy. Dude, oh, she straps on, doesn't she? Dude, she straps. I bet she does, dude. She wears it. She wears it, guys. She wears it. Her nickname, he calls her Peggy. Yes, Natalie Peggy Harp.
We're learning more about the White House aide who's garnered a lot of interest since details of her relationship with the president came to light in the new book Regime Change by Maggie Haberman and Jonathan Swan. Her name is Natalie Harp. Her title is Special and Executive Assistant to the President. He reportedly told the White House staff that she was, quote, the only one who loved him as much as his wife and kids.
Jesus.
Good evening. I'm Natalie Harp, a formerly forgotten American from California.
Her name is Natalie Harp.
Dude.
She's a former host for the far-right network One America News. And today, at just 34 years old, is considered one of President Donald Trump's closest personal assistants.
She's just totally devoted to him. In Oval Office meetings, she sits on the chair at the side of the room with her laptop open.
Harp is known for toting around a portable printer and printing stacks of papers and positive press for President Trump on the spot. She's become known as the human printer.
Trump basically just says, Natalie, get me this, or he's, Google this.
In their new book, Regime Change, New York Times reporters Jonathan Swan and Maggie Haberman also report on letters that Harp has left for Trump. Swan described them as odd, adoring, and intimate.
She has written him numerous letters that she's left for him, including one that says, you are all that matters to me, or some version of that. Raised the eyebrows of the Secret Service during the campaign.
Dude.
Some of these letters that were left in some of his private quarters.
According to Regime Change, Trump's chief of staff, 𝗙cie 𝗶𝗶𝗍𝗄, asked, "Where am I?" upon learning about the letters. Harp first connected with Trump during her battle with stage 2 bone cancer, thanking Trump publicly for saving her life by signing the Right to Try Act in 2019. She claims that allowed her to receive experimental cancer treatment.
I'm not dying from cancer anymore thanks to President Trump. I'm living with cancer.
She shared her story and credited Trump again at the 2020 Republican National Convention.
So that must be the like linchpin, right? That like she was gonna die of bone cancer, and Trump swoops in and like white knights that shit and saves her life, and now she's like just spun. You know what I'm saying? She is like spun out. I mean, she already has like the sort of Bible eyes looking. She worked for One America News, so you know she is whacked out. And now she's like living with cancer in, more ways than one.
I wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for you. They didn't give me the right to try experimental treatments, Mr. President. You did. And without you, I'd have died waiting for them to be approved.
The Washington Post has raised questions about her claims. In Regime Change, the authors report that Harp stays late into the night at the White House when President Trump is often active on social media.
Natalie Harp is one of the people who took over posting duties to the president's Truth Social post in this term, and that makes her fairly significant.
In May, the Wall Street Journal reported that Harp has frustrated some White House officials because she typically doesn't share draft posts with the Chief of Staff's office, communications aides, or national security officials.
Because you know how like they talked about how Trump doesn't sit there and fucking hand tweet, okay? But he will like verbally say a tweet and then they'll print it out for him and he'll look at it and approve it. And so she must be running around with her little laptop and her printer. That's so weird. And yes, I'd be willing to bet that this is the official diaper changer, boss. She's got in her back pocket, she's probably got some baby powder and a little bit of fucking lotion. You know what I mean? Maybe she gets in there and like, yo, Natalie, what's up? So my viewers have a couple questions for you. Number one, we're wondering if baby oil ever makes its way into the occasion. Do you have any? You don't want to answer that one? All right. Number two, hey, do you ever strap anything on? You know, on those late nights, is there any kind of like, you know, apparatus that maybe involves things that like vibrate and or shake? Hello? Dude, she hung up on me. All right, fuck you, Natalie. Bye-bye. So I'm gonna take that as a yes, guys. That in fact the apparatus is fully engaged. All right? Just, you know, for the record, we're gonna take that as a yes.
The paper also reported that Harp has told others she works for Trump and only listens to him. Soon after Trump began his second term, according to the authors of Regime Change, Trump told staffers that Harp was the only one who loved him as much as his wife and kids.
Dude, and you know, I mean, you see the resemblance, right? Right? I mean, we see the resemblance, don't we? Who does she look like, guys? Come on, dude, who does she look like? Yikes, dude. Again, bro, this guy, right? She looks just like Ivanka. Dude, she looks just like her. Same skinny, the exact same fucking body. Yes, like Kai too. Absolutely, dude. She's got the Kai Trump fucking, I mean, I don't want to go into the horse face routine again. I don't want to have to go get a bag of carrots, but she definitely has that Kai Trump Ivanka thing. Holy.
All of you will go off and make money, Trump said. She'll never leave me. Randy Kaye, CNN.
Oh my God. Listen to this shit though, dude. Listen to this last quote here.
Trump began his second term, according to the authors of Regime Change. Trump told staffers that Harp was the only one who loved him as much as his wife and kids. All of you will go off and make money, Trump said. She'll never leave me.
Dude, she'll never leave me. That is so disturbing, dude. But dude, look at her. There's this one shot in here. This one. Dude, she is totally Ivanka. Oh my God, she'll never leave me. Dude, I mean, let's be honest though, okay? I don't want to get, you know, don't misunderstand me when I say this, but his wife can't fucking stand him. So there's a good chance that the shoe shine guy loves him as much as his wife does, because Melania can't fucking stand Trump, and she's literally only there waiting for the check that's going to be underneath the pine box, right? They're going to pick up the pine box, and there's going to be a fat fucking paycheck underneath it, and that's the only reason that you know, Melania is there. But this is like, dude, she is totally Ivanka. She is like Trump Ivanka. Oh my God, dude. He is so creepy. Yeah, I don't really think she's all that, but you know, real love though, guys, it's not about looks. Okay? In Donald Trump's case, true love is you have to look like his daughter and you have to like put your hands in his diaper and you have to strap on the apparatus. If you do those three things, it's to the moon, guys. Okay? Let's be real. To the moon, right? And yes, you got to be a racist, mentally ill piece of shit who will break the law for him. Why did you have to be born in this timeline? You know what's funny though, Korg? Let me just tell you this. I know that right now is insane and it sucks and it's like, what the fuck? But literally, Korg, I think you should be glad because this is like a once in a lifetime, like mentally ill period in American history where like evangelicals are so over the top. People are running around like, what is a womaning? Right? You have congressional representatives in a budget meeting asking people, what is a woman? What is a woman? Like you are witnessing a once in a generation, like breakdown of human fucking brain power, dude. You know, this shit, people are going to read this in the history book and they're going to be like, no, they're exaggerating this shit. And you're going to be like talking to your grandkids going, no, that's no exaggeration. It was some crazy fucking shit. They're fucking mental. Dude, right? I mean, it is terrifying, provided we all live through it, right? I'm still waiting for Trump to hit the nuke button instead of the Diet Coke button, right? You know? Dude, it is like a skit. Yes, we are living in the worst, most poorly written Saturday Night Live skit, a global Saturday Night Live skit. That is just like, please, like I wake up every day. You know what happens, guys? I wake up every day and I'm like, Uncle! And then I'm like, oh, fuck. Dude, fuck, I'm still here, dude. We got to go one more day. Dude, that's how I wake up every day. Just like screaming for a day. Dude, screaming uncle and hoping that somebody makes it stop, dude. You know, it's like I'm getting a raspberry. A 24/7 𝗙cie𝗶𝗆𝗄 raspberry that right on my fucking nipple, bro. You know? Shit is outrageous, dude. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, hold on here. Check something out. All right. Give me 1 sec here. Got to look at some stats. The latest YouTube video here. All right. Okay. All right. I see what you're putting down. Let's go. I'm fucking getting what you're throwing down there, YouTube. Let's go. Dude, purple nurple. Oh my God, dude, 99 was pretty good, guys. That 99 was the year I moved to Portland. Was 99. It was pretty epic, guys. It was a good fucking year. Dude, the year I moved to Portland, 2000 was a little rough. All right, 2000 was a little rough. All right, we're going to look at a couple more things, and then I'm going to bounce out tonight. Tonight, like I said, tonight's going to be an early one. But we got to look at this Presler, Benny Johnson thing. Oh, my God. Dude, this shit is just too good, guys. Okay? This is too good. All right, and that one we're going to look at. But where is the Presler, Benny Johnson? I thought I bookmarked it, but I guess I did not. Oh, here it is. Dude. Oh, shit. Look at this. Guys, it is literally, it's like the gay band is back together again, okay? All right, we're going to look at that one too. Here it is. Dude, the gay band is together again. These guys. Oh, this is, look at him. Look at him, dude. So, first off, especially Benny, it has been like a refrain of, we are so back. We are so back, right? Woke is dead, right? We've taken the culture back. We have won the culture war. I mean, it is a constant refrain. And now these two guys, one open, one not open, but both are equally, homosexual, right? And again, nothing wrong with that. Be gay, revel in it. I don't like the fact that Benny's in the closet, though, and he's dishing all this anti-LGBTQ stuff. But remember, guys, they won the culture war. We are so back, right? Woke is dead, is what they say over and over and over. Trump poops his diapers on the regular. That is all. Let's go. Why even try, bro? It's true. All right, here we go, though. Let's watch them because we are so back, guys. Or are we?
Here's my message. And I've had senators, and I'm not going to say who, tell me that I am demoralizing the base and I am going against the president. Well, the president has our back. He even canceled the Housing Act signing and because of the Save America Act. So number one, the president supports this. And number two, I would say, dear Senate Majority Leader Thune, there is no greater demoralization to the base than for us to have all three branches of government and to have majorities and to not pass the very legislation after what we saw in the 2020 election to ensure that tragedies like that never happen again.
Dude, they just won all three houses in 2024. Dude, shut the fuck up. Seriously, guys. Okay? Seriously. Get off 2020. You won everything in 2024. You won a bunch of seats in 2022. Shut the fuck up, you fucking clowns.
And if you campaign on closing the border and securing our elections and stopping wars and deportations and you do not deliver, then how can we expect to keep those majorities in the 2026 and beyond elections if you do not deliver? And really, that's what I would say to him. Dude, it is a worse demoralization for us to not deliver on behalf of the American people. And if I may say one last thing. Look at the difference between how the Senate is acting right now and Speaker of the House Mike Johnson. To anyone who says anything, look at what we did with McCarthy. We replaced McCarthy and we got an upgrade.
Well, let me explain something there to you, though, Scotty Presler. Is Mike Johnson gets elected every 2 years, so he's got to polish Trump's knob. John Thune is not up for election until like 2030. So he doesn't give a shit about like Donald Trump or any of you idiots. He does not care because he's still going to be in office when all of you jackholes are long fucking gone. Okay, so he is not bound by your little knob polishing fucking chorus of weirdos, dude. And yeah, they don't have the votes. They need 60 votes. They don't even have the votes to like get rid of the filibuster. They need 60. They got like 53 max. Okay, and I think they could probably get Fetterman to vote for this thing. But that's about it, dude. Give me a break. These guys, I mean, the fact that I keep seeing these guys post. You ready for this? Hold on. Let me show you this. Here's how dumb these guys are. Okay? And this is why these guys are going to fucking, why they're never going to accomplish anything. Because they're stupid, okay? Because let's go to Scott Presler's page here for a minute. And look at this. Look up reconciliation, okay? And this guy was posting, right? This guy was posting, right? Look at this. He said, "Oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. President Trump just called for the Save America Act to be attached to Budget Reconciliation 3.0. Reconciliation packages only require a simple majority in the Senate. That means we could secure our elections with 51 votes." But it's like, yo, no, dude. There's not 1% chance. There is a 0.000% chance that you could ever attach a voting bill to a goddamn reconciliation bill. It just could never happen. You're going to get struck by lightning and be a smoldering pile of like human flesh before that would ever happen. Okay. And so him posting, "Oh my gosh, guess what's going to happen?" It's like, you're dumb. Okay. You are too stupid to accomplish the things you want to accomplish because you don't even understand how the fucking Senate works. Right? You know what I mean? Like, dude, it would just never happen. That is like how you know, okay? It is like people who are just making it up on the fly, and now he's still sad because John Thune wouldn't let him into the budget dinner, right? Wouldn't let him into the South Dakota dinner. I mean, dude, it is like, come on, bro. Like, did you not go to high school? Like, did you not go to high school? Did you not ever use Google? Did you not ever Google, like, how does the Senate work and go and, like, read for, like, 5 minutes? Like, come on, man. This is so dumb. Now, I want to see these guys kiss, though. I do. That may sound crazy, but I want to see, like, a big wet kiss between fucking Presler and Benny Johnson. I feel like that would be, something that would at least be like meme worthy, because watching them talk about politics is like watching two idiots like try to squeeze their heads into a light socket,
Speaker Mike Johnson, for whatever people will say about him, he's about to pass the Save America Act for the 4th time with one of the most narrow majorities in American history in the House. And yet he's able to coalesce Scott Perry and Mike Lawler all in the same spectrum and get that broad, diverse House coalition.
Dude, that broad, diverse House coalition of like 200 fucking evangelical white guys, all working together to try and permanently fix the elections so they would never lose again, right? Oh, shit.
Together on bills. And if the House can do it, then I have no doubt that the Senate can do it. And it shows...
Again, they don't need 51. They need 60 there, fucknuts. If Mike Johnson needed 60% of the House, okay, that's 435. That would be 240. That would be 258. If Mike Johnson needed 258 votes in the House to pass the SAVE Act, he would never. Dude, he can barely get a fucking majority, bro. What is this guy talking about? Like, oh my God.
The difference in leadership styles.
Dude,
and
kiss.
I hope that our Senate, with the few remaining months that we have, because they're about to go on vacation again, Benny. They had pretty much the month of August off. I hope that the Senate gets its act together on behalf of we, the American people.
Oh, yes, dude. Look at how sad they are, guys. Look at how sad they are. Dude, look at him. You can just, if you like cover up his face, you can see it in his eyes, bro. Look at his eyes. Dude, sad. The show pony is like, dude, you know what it is, guys? Hold on. Here's what it is, bro. Oh my God. You ready? I'm going to take you there, guys. So sad. Is this, guys? One sec. I'm gonna take you there. I'm going to take you guys. You're gonna love this. You are. You're gonna fucking love this. This is gonna be so worth the wait. I just gotta figure out where it is now. Here it is. You ready? Here's what we're witnessing, guys. Yes! That is like, dude, that is it. Oh my God, dude. So good, bro. Oh, take you there. I will take you there like a prayer. All right, now watch Benny, though. Look at Benny here, dude. Look at him, dude. Dude, Benny is looking like he is fucking gay club. Oh, yeah. No, that's a good idea, actually. Right? Good call. There it is. Let's go. I'll have to post it in their replies too, right? On their shit. But watch this. This is another good one, guys. Okay? This is another good one. Look at Benny here. Okay? Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Oh shit, dude, Benny looks like he's been working out though. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is the one I was looking for. Dude, dude, we're going to just watch a minute of this because Benny, I'm telling you, dude, Benny is just, he's the best, bro. He is. But look at him. He looks like he's been like working out. Okay. He looks like he's been working out, dude. We will. Thank you, Natalie. We'll watch that. Let's watch a minute of this, though, because Benny, dude, he is like, he is fit to be tied, as my mom used to say.
The year is 2020. Absolutely everything is on the line. COVID, multiple Marxist revolutions ravaging the street, a presidential election unlike anything we've ever seen. And then President Trump hears that Ruth Bader Ginsburg has died, and he'll get another Supreme Court justice.
She just died? Wow. I didn't know that. I just
dude.
Telling me now for the first time.
Oh, dude, I can't have the song on there, boss. All right, there we go.
Amy Coney Barrett.
There we go.
And take his life into his own hands.
Okay, sorry. I had to fucking, we don't want to copy struck from the song. But so I guess that was the moment he found out Ruth Bader's there, and that's how we got Amy Coney Barrett.
Because President Trump was making a power play for the Supreme Court. He already had 2 Supreme Court nominees, and now he could flip the court to the conservative majority permanently with the correct pick. And Amy Coney Barrett was sold to us as the correct pick. She's Christian. She's from Notre Dame. She's somebody who has a rigid constitutional background, a law professor, super high IQ. Nobody's doubting that she's really intelligent.
See, that's it though, right there, guys. Right? The rigid constitutional background, that's just it. Like, she's going to stick to the Constitution, and that is the problem they have, is because they really want justices that are going to throw the Constitution out and specifically stamp their agenda. And Amy Coney Barrett, she's got her moral agenda, but she will like exercise her moral agenda, but she's going to stick to the Constitution mostly.
And that she lives a moral Catholic life. And then she got to the Supreme Court. After activists and commentators and Republican elected officials put their lives on the line for her and rammed her through.
Oh, they put their lives on the line for her? Dude, Benny, give me a break, Benny. You probably, the most you did for her was maybe take a couple whippets in a bathroom stall at a club, right? With some TPUSA intern, bro. What are you talking about? They put their lives on the line? I mean, the ramming through, right? You know, Benny rammed something through, but like, dude, nobody put their life on the line. Yeah, should we see that rammed part? Dude.
And Republican elected officials put their lives on the line for her and rammed her through in spite of Democrats kicking, screaming, and murdering their way through Washington, D.C. I mean, they had roving, I was living in D.C. at the time, they had roving bands of militia members from Antifa to BLM.
Dude, roving bands of militia members? What? Dude, how are these guys such wimps? I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? That's just it, guys. You ready? I know that they say, oh, they have guns and all that shit. But if there's ever a civil war, dude, these MAGA guys are wimps, dude. All of the incels are fucking wimps, dude. They are, man. Roving bands of Antifa. I mean, give me a break, dude. You see like 𝗏𝗄𝗽𝗃 and Nick Shirley? Oh, mommy, stop the Civil War. Dude, give me a break. If there were ever a civil war, dude, we would roll over these clowns.
Were attacking any conservative they could see on site. And it's because of Amy Coney Barrett. And because of this nomination, I mean, this broke them. It pushed them over the edge. And as soon as she gets to the Supreme Court, Amy Coney Barrett changes. The stalwart Catholic conservative upholding of Christian and constitutional values morphed almost immediately into one of these little short goblins, which make up the only 3 left-wing Supreme Court justices. And
short goblins?
All of them are doing extremely poorly right now. I mean, goodness gracious. They're in like complete and total collapse, and they have no chance to win any decision if the conservatives could just stay together. Conservatives could actually lose a vote. You can lose John Roberts. He's squishy. Everybody knows that. George W. Bush. But you can't lose the Trump nominees.
Oh,
and I know it's anecdotal, but
Trump.
Here's this footage of President Trump after the State of the Union, and he's talking to Amy Coney Barrett, and you can see she hates him.
She does.
She despises him.
Yes, Amy!
It's just obvious when you study body language.
Yeah, no shit, Benny, because he's a rapist. Epstein's best friend shits his pants. He's a terrible human being. Anybody who supposedly believes in the Bible is going to hate this motherfucker. If you believe in the Bible and you don't hate this guy, you are on your way to hell. I don't know what else to say to you. That's the God's honest truth. If you believe in the Bible and you like this guy, you're going to burn. Okay? There is no way around it.
She loathes him. She doesn't even acknowledge his existence there. And then she glares at him.
Mm-hmm.
Purses her lips and can barely stand being in the presence of the man who sacrificed his life to put her into a lifetime appointment. I mean, listen.
Sacrificed his life? Dude. When did he sacrifice his life in fucking 2020? Like, what the fuck are they talking about, dude? They're so funny, dude. Dude, Benny is... What a clown. How much money are they paying this guy? You know what I'm saying? How much money are they paying this guy to be such a clown?
They shoot Trump in the head for this reason, that he was able to get 3 Supreme Court picks. And so, damn it, like, we were sold a bill of goods on Amy Coney Barrett, and we were lied to. She either deceived us, or the people that were pushing her deceived us. but she had all of the institutions behind her. We need to have a real conversation about vetting on the Supreme Court.
Dude.
Has Amy Coney Barrett betrayed us again?
Yeah, I got something for you, Benny. You ready? Here's what it is, boss. You ready? I got just the thing for you, Benny. Pay attention here, buddy. Right here. Here it is. Let's go, Benny! That's for you, buddy. I'm going to go wham, wham, wham right now. We are going to watch, though. We got a clip here from Natalie that we're going to watch that is Scott Jennings having a meltdown that I want to see because, you know, anytime Scott Jennings has a meltdown, he's another one of my, like, probably my second favorited closeted gay guy in the Republican Party who constantly polishes Trump's knob. Oh, good knob. Oh, there you go. Love that knob. Oh, good knob. Right? Here he is, freaking out about the communists. The communists. Commies! Oh, you commies! Oh, you big commie. Oh, what a good-looking commie you are. Oh, come here, commie. Let's go back to the Jennings Hotel.
Western civilization is under attack. The American founding, the American experiment is under attack.
Oh.
And it's under attack by Democrat Socialists of America candidates who are actually communists. It's under attack by a Democratic Party establishment that has folded like a house of cards, like a cheap suit, like wet cardboard, under the pressure of these communists. And it's going to be pro-Western conservatives and maybe, if they exist, a handful of pro-Western liberals who defend against these people who hate the West and hate America.
Look at him, dude. Yeah. I mean, I heard those people that want health care are commies, boy.
I'm going to talk about that tonight here in Idaho.
Dude.
And I also want to thank again Scott Cooper, head of OPM, for coming on. I had Scott on for this reason.
Dude, look at him. He is so sad, dude. Look at him. Oh, we're under attack. Oh, the commies. Dude, I'm surprised he's not wearing like a bulletproof suit or something, right? He's worried about the commies.
I think Donald Trump is doing things in the federal government that get very little attention. They get very little notice.
Like
nobody
Natalie Harp
writes about this. It's not the sexiest thing in the world, but it's monumentally consequential. Think about what he told us. The federal government is smaller by head count than it has been since the mid-'60s, and he said it was smaller as a percentage of GDP than it's been since the 1930s.
Oh, that's good. You should be real proud, but guess what, though? You trim that government down, Scotty Jennings, and now when the communists show up, you're not going to have enough manpower to fight them off. Oh, shit, you might lose to the communists because you got rid of too many government people.
How many Republicans have you voted for that said to you,
Scotty,
I will reduce the size of government? All of them, probably. I certainly have been in this business for 26 years, and every Republican has said, I will shrink the size of government.
Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, look at him. He's getting ready, guys. This is, dude, my pause game is unparalleled. Dude, he is assuming the Trump position right there, dude. Dude, that is, come here. Oh, that's a good knob. Oh, bring that knob in. Come here, park that knob in the old Scotty Jennings garage. Come here. Oh. Dude, full bore.
Only Donald Trump has done it, and it's because of people that he recruited, like Scott Cooper, that he's been able to get it done. Brings in the best of the private sector, applying lessons to the public sector, and voila! Headcount goes down, government efficiency goes up. Imagine that.
Oh, shit. All right, Scotty. Dude, guys, I'm feeling, here's my final thought on this, guys. I think you got to get out there. You got to vote for Abdul El-Sayed. You got to vote for Graham Plattner. You know why? Because we clearly, guys, need some medical care. We need mental health care because these guys are plummeting into depression. Okay? I am seeing it now, right? I am seeing it just, party-wide. The Republicans are plummeting into a depression. And something tells me it's going to get worse in November. And so we need to put mental health care at the forefront of our policy positions so we can get these guys the help they need. Because you know what I'm saying? They need, boss. It is. Guys, I just feel so bad for the Republicans. Not! Fuck you guys! Oh! All right. On that note, wah. Let's go! All right. I did say, though, tonight was going to be a short one. So, unfortunately, that's where I have to get off tonight, guys. All right? Because tonight's got to be short. Yes, go to Abdul for Senate. Dude, wah. Dude, fuck these guys. What a big day. I'm going to get up bright and early, though, because I'm real curious if the birthright citizenship decision is coming tomorrow. It's coming soon. We got a long way to go, but we are going to we're going to get it, guys. Okay? We're going to get this shit. We will not be defeated. We're going to partner up with the communists and we're going to kick the shit out of these guys and we're going to send them right back to the collection plate at Paula White's church. Okay? They can grab hold of Paula White's G-string and praise the Lord. All right? We're fucking removing this shit. Let's go. And now, in honor of all you guys, we're going to dance. Dude, I love this wah clip. Let's go, dude. Dance Dance Revolution. Yeah, baby. Dude, let's go. I didn't finish Abdul's book because the library, it was on hold, but I started reading it. I will read the rest of it. He wrote a book on Medicare for all. Working my way through this shit. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready for a little fucking deja vu or what? You like the Grover shirt? That's right. Fuck the police, baby. Fuck the police. Oh! Come on. Let's get it. Oh. Move those hips, guys, all right? Don't dance like a white guy. You got to make sure to move your hips. All right? That's all you got to do. All right? You don't have to be perfect. It don't have to look good. You don't have to be a professional. But you can't just dance like a fucking white dude. You got to move those hips, all right? That's all I ask for. Let's get it. Come on, baby.
But I've known, been here before.
I'm out of breath. Feels good, though, to dance. Dude, I love it. It just feels like this will never be enough. Whoa. Most days it just feels like a struggle to catch up. Thank you. And I don't mind the day I find what a peace of mind you are. 'Cause life is a wonderful mess. You're all I've got. You're all I want. You're all I've got. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You're all I want. See you guys tomorrow! Alright? Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones and your neighbors and your pets and all your crazy ideas. And be good to yourself. Because we need good mental health. We have a long, long way to go. And a short time to get there. But we're gonna watch old Bandit run. Dude, just kidding. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. And in the meantime, you know what you need to do. Stay radiant. I just want to change the world. I just want the perfect girl. I don't want to hang around. I'd rather be found. It gets better. I wonder my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating. Change the world, but I'm not gonna wait my turn. I don't ever want to come down. I'd rather be found. It gets better. I wonder my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating.